So this is truly about how we actually take care of our trading partners through Business Network. What this enables is for every supplier to get insights about how well they are doing in them collaborating within Business Network. So they have an opportunity to understand what really that they need to be doing so that they get to understand how their profile could become a catalyst for them getting selected in any sourcing operations if you were to, right? And they get a lot of insights and analytics as well, and that is what Promote is all about. We've launched a new product as a part of this. It's called SAP Ariba Intake Management, and this really solves the requirement where every procurement officer today, in terms of what they are going through about how do they drive adoption within their organizations, how do they actually drive compliance so that every user, and it's not necessarily a seasoned user, even a non-seasoned user could really get value, and they can actually see that in a more simplistic way if you were to. SAP Ariba Intake Management is built on top of business technology platform. It allows users to be able to actually get a very simplified experience backed by a very robust set of process orchestration that takes care of making sure that the whole end-to-end processes are addressed, but hiding the complexity of those processes from the users. So if you look at in terms of what it is, we actually really focus on market insights. We actually look at way ahead in terms of what we need to be doing. A good example of what we have launched in market that you heard us talk about as a part of Spend Connect, like when we talked about our AI and investments and stuff, is category management. So it's a great example in terms of how we have actually looked at market insights and understood and landed a product that helps with the unique aspect of how we could actually go in and do. The same story holds good in terms of how we are actually looking at AI. We're just not looking at AI as a buzz that everybody is talking about. We really want to actually deliver value. And a reason as why we are in the forefront from an AI perspective is because we as SAP have been in the business solution space for over 50 years. We have some very unique assets that nobody else in the market has, and that's data for us. And that with the power of business AI, and when I talk about business AI, we actually have 22 of the large language models that exist in market today. We have infused that into business AI, and we train that on top of our data that what we have that nobody else can actually go in and do. So this is probably the most time in terms of the best time that I would say in terms of being in this industry, being able to work on these aspects of things. Every customer is really looking for how they could transform their business to be resilient. And that's one key thing that's top of mind for every CPO that I talk to in terms of reducing cost, increasing productivity, informed decision making, being resilient. So every one of them is looking forward to these. And what we're trying to actually go do around this space is, obviously, like I said, we have the best of the data with the technology. We want to put those two together in terms of how we could actually go do, but not just within the four walls of our organization in terms of what a customer could look at. We actually expand that data source beyond the four walls of the organization, including the trading partners as we go do. So we could be able to actually provide a better assessment of where the challenges are, where the risks are. And we take pride in actually working on that aspect of it in terms of, and I strongly believe in a way this is how we're approaching this. And our customers speak for this in terms of what it is. They love it in terms of what we are trying to go and deliver. And I'm thrilled to be in this space and in terms of exactly at this time to be working on these sets of things if you were to. How significant data is starting to resonate with people. The work that what we are trying to go do in terms of harmonizing data together and providing value through that data. So we share that as part of the keynote with SAP Spend Control Tower, and that being generally available. And right out of the box, what value that customers can get. So customers are starting to see that. So that's really exciting, and I'm sure. So that's a wave that you would actually see as well. So every customer is also looking to see how they could harmonize the experiences across the heterogeneity that exists within their landscape in terms of what they are managing, and how they could actually use solutions like intake. So we've actually addressed that, and it's something that I expect to see a key topic that what flows around in terms of is both customers visiting our innovation showcase as well as looking at our breakout sessions this week if you were to.